Barbary lion versus Siberian tiger. Who would win a legendary fight between these two wild cats? After making the video African lion versus Bengal tiger, today I thought of finding a suitable match for the Siberian tiger, the Barbary lion. Lions and tigers have always been a site of fascination among humans. Tigers and lions are both symbols of strength and courage. The battle between tigers and lions is probably the most controversial topic in the world, and of course the most legendary battle in the animal kingdom. The Barbary lion was considered one of the biggest lion subspecies. This Barbary lion was glorified in the ancient Roman scriptures. Considered to be the link between the African and Asian lion, human intervention has wiped out this magnificent predator from the wild. The Siberian tiger, or Amur tiger, is the largest subspecies and the largest cat in the world. The Siberian tiger is a subspecies of tiger that lives in Eastern Asia. They are one of 6 living subspecies of tigers, along with Bengal, Sumatran, South China, Indo-Chinese, and Malayan tigers. If you're interested in animals that have lived on this earth, prehistoric animals, and much more, I recommend you to subscribe to the Wild Facts channel. You will find a link in the description. Thank you very much. Size and description. The male Barbary lion commonly weighed between 500 and 600 pounds, 226 to 272 kilograms, while the females weighed between 300 and 400 pounds, 136 to 181 kilograms. This big cat measures 3.2 feet, 1 meter in height at the shoulder, and up to 11.5 feet, 3.5 meters in length. Its legs being shorter contributed to its overall muscular appearance. One distinguishing feature was that its mane extended down the chest, through the front legs, through the underside of its belly, to the groin. The mane was very thick and dark. The color of the mane was one of the many variants of blonde, depending on the age, gender, and physical condition of the lion. It is said that they developed the colors and size of their manes due to ambient temperatures, their nutrition, and their level of testosterone. The Siberian tiger averages about 11 feet, 3.3 meters in length, with a tail measuring 3 feet, 1 meter. Adult male Siberian tigers can weigh up to 700 pounds, 320 kilograms. Siberian tigers look much like any other subspecies of tiger. They have orange-red colored fur and black stripes across their bodies, with cream or white-colored underbellies. Compared to the other subspecies, Siberian tigers have thick, dense fur and stout bodies. Similar to people's unique fingerprints, no two tigers have the same striped pattern. Siberian tigers differ from other tigers because they have fewer, paler stripes, and they also have manes. The mane, in addition to their thick fur, helps keep them warm. Range and habitat. The Barbary lion was common in northern Africa. On the eastern side of the native range, the population was less dense because of all the aridness. By early 18th century, it completely disappeared from the eastern side, leaving a stray population in the Atlas mountain range, Algeria, Morocco, and Tunisia. Barbary lions preferred mountainous and forested terrain. They were solitary creatures. However, historical records suggest that they were often seen hunting as a unit. The Amur tiger is mainly found in eastern Russia, although there is a small population in China that depends on the movement of animals crossing the border with Russia. It cannot be confirmed if if they inhabit North Korean territory. They inhabit high latitudes in taiga and boreal forests. Most are circumscribed to 2 small areas of Russia, although their range of distribution is greater compared with other tigers, given the low density of prey. Therefore, they have to travel considerable distances to find food. Food habits. Barbary lions' prey included Barbary sheep, gazelle, wild boar, and the red deer. Carcasses that have been found have indicated that the main method of hunting resembled that of all other lions. It was death by strangulation, where the lion would chase down a prey and sink its teeth into the neck. Since it lived in mountainous terrain, it had a solitary existence or occasionally lived in pairs. Females raised their young until maturity, approximately 2 years, and then separated from them. Tigers live alone and aggressively scent mark large territories to keep their rivals away. They are powerful hunters that travel many miles to find prey, such as elk and wild boar, on nocturnal hunts. Tigers use their distinctive coats as camouflage and hunt by stealth. They lie in wait and creep close enough to attack their victims with a quick spring and a fatal pounce. A hungry tiger can eat as much as 60 pounds in one night, though they usually eat less. Behavior. Hunting was one of the primary reasons for Barbary lions' extinction. However, ecological changes with increasing human population also proved to be another serious cause. Their numbers greatly went down by the mid-19th century. Deforestation and shortage of natural food sources also added to their misery. Their mating season is believed to be January. Records show that their gestation period lasted for around 110 days. Each of the cubs weighed around 1.5 to 1.7 kilograms. They were heavily spotted with dark rosettes. It is a solitary and very territorial tiger, which usually marks trees and rocks to establish its area. Although there are only a few hundred Siberian tigers in their distribution range, they have the advantage of having vast areas available for searching food, an activity to which they dedicate part of the night. This animal is well known for its power and strength, which, added to a fearsome reputation, stir fear among humans. However, the Siberian tiger avoids contact with people, although it may conflict with them if they are sick, injured, or unable to hunt normally. Now it's time for the battle. So let's find out together who would win: a Barbary lion or a Siberian tiger. The outcome would mostly depend upon the individual tiger or lion. In terms of size, we can choose 2 similar males. It is not a decisive factor because they are both almost the same size. The tiger is much better built physically than its lion cousin, being more muscular and agile, stronger and smarter, and equipped with the largest canines of any big cat. The tiger's skull is larger than the lion's head, even if it has no mane. Adult male Siberian tigers can produce 1,050 pounds of energy when biting their mouths. In contrast, the bite force of an adult Barbary lion is approximately 1,000 pounds force. This means that there is not much difference in their bite force. The Siberian tiger can reach a speed of 80 kilometers per hour, but it can only erupt within a short distance. On the other hand, the Barbary lion's speed can also reach 80 kilometers per hour. In this set of duels, neither side still has a huge advantage. At the same time, the paws of the Siberian tiger can reach up to 10.2 centimeters. The Barbary lion's claws are only 7.6 centimeters long. The main advantage of Siberian tigers when fighting with Barbary lions is that they can stand on their hind legs for a long time and at the same time their two front paws can attack the enemy at the same time. In addition to the greater bite force than the Barbary lion, the Siberian tiger actually has a larger and stronger hindquarters, stronger muscles, larger claws, and sharper canine teeth. On the other side, the Barbary lion can only fight with one claw, but its claws are very powerful. The main disadvantage of the Barbary lion when confronting opponents is that it cannot stand correctly with its hind legs. There is one particular known case during which, towards the end of the 19th century, an Indian ruler arranged a fight between a Barbary lion named Atlas and a 3-meter-long Bengal tiger before an audience of thousands. It was to determine which one of the two felines should be called King of the Cat Family, and whether the lion truly deserved the title of King of the Beasts. Eventually, after a long series of vicious fighting, the agile tiger ended the lion's life by pawing it repeatedly, and the man had to pay 37,000 rupees in honor of the striped cat's ruthless strength. Since Siberian tigers are the biggest of all tigers, why would they be any different? So, when caught in a fight with a Barbary lion, a Siberian tiger would definitely kill it one-on-one and head-on. But like I said, the outcome would only depend upon whether the tiger was strong and brave enough to kill its opponent, or vice versa. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button.